Stoic wisdom, mastering insults with principles of resilience. Stoic philosophy offers valuable insights into how to handle insults and cultivate resilience in the face of adversity. The Stoics emphasize the importance of maintaining inner tranquility and virtue regardless of external circumstances. Here's how you can apply Stoic wisdom to master insults and build resilience. Recognize your sphere of control is a fundamental principle of Stoic philosophy that encourages you to focus your efforts and attention on things you can directly influence, while letting go of concerns that are beyond your control. This principle, also known as the dichotomy of control, is central to developing resilience, reducing anxiety, and maintaining inner peace. Here's how to apply this principle to various aspects of life. Internal responses: you have control over your thoughts, emotions, and attitudes. When faced with challenging situations, recognize that you can choose how you react. Cultivate emotional resilience by responding with calmness and rationality. Choices and actions: your actions are within your control. Make deliberate choices aligned with your values and virtues. Focus on your efforts, intentions, and behaviors rather than fixating on outcomes. Beliefs and perceptions: you can control your beliefs and how you perceive situations. Question assumptions and judgments that lead to negative emotions. Adopt rational perspectives that align with Stoic principles. Desires and aversions: choose what you desire and what you avoid based on your values, not external pressures. By aligning your desires with things you control, you reduce the potential for disappointment. Attitudes and reactions: Stoics believe that you have the power to choose your attitudes and reactions. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth rather than as obstacles to your well-being. Self-improvement: focus on self-improvement and personal growth. Develop virtues like wisdom, courage, and self-discipline, which are entirely within your control. Mindset and perspective: your mindset is under your control. Choose to adopt a positive and rational perspective, especially in the face of adversity. Let go of external outcomes. Recognize that outcomes, opinions of others, and external events are beyond your control. Detach your happiness from these external factors. Manage expectations: set realistic expectations for yourself and others. Unrealistic expectations often lead to frustration and disappointment. Resist the urge to control others. Understand that you can't control other people's thoughts, feelings, or behaviors. Instead, focus on how you respond to their actions. By consistently applying the principle of recognizing your sphere of control, you can develop a more resilient mindset, reduce stress caused by external factors, and cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment. This practice empowers you to approach life's challenges with equanimity and make the most of the aspects that are within your control. Practice self-awareness. Practicing self-awareness is a crucial aspect of Stoic philosophy and personal development. It involves cultivating a deep understanding of your thoughts, emotions, behaviors, and motivations. Self-awareness allows you to make conscious choices aligned with your values and virtues. Here's how to practice self-awareness in a Stoic context. Reflect regularly. Set aside time for regular self-reflection. This could be daily, weekly, or whenever you find a quiet moment. During this time, examine your thoughts, actions, and emotional responses. Journaling: keep a journal where you record your thoughts, experiences, and reflections. This practice helps you track patterns and gain insights into your behavior. Question your assumptions. Challenge your assumptions and beliefs. Stoicism encourages rational inquiry and the examination of your automatic thoughts. Observe your emotions. Pay attention to your emotional reactions in different situations. Identify triggers that lead to certain emotions and explore why you react the way you do. Mindful awareness: practice mindfulness to stay present in the moment. Mindfulness allows you to observe your thoughts and feelings without immediate judgment. Non-judgmental observation: when you notice your thoughts or emotions, observe them without immediately labeling them as good or bad. This detached observation fosters self-understanding. Recognize patterns. Notice recurring patterns of behavior or thought that may not be aligned with your values. Identifying these patterns helps you make conscious changes. Accept imperfections. Stoicism emphasizes acknowledging and accepting your imperfections. Instead of criticizing yourself, focus on self-improvement and learning. Feedback from others. Seek feedback from trusted friends or mentors. Others can provide insights into your blind spots and areas for growth. Pause before reacting. When faced with challenges, practice pausing before reacting. This moment of pause allows you to choose a thoughtful response instead of an impulsive reaction. Stoic journaling. Practice Stoic journaling by recording your daily experiences, challenges, and how you applied Stoic principles to navigate them. Identify virtues and vices. Reflect on the Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, self-discipline, and identify instances where you embodied them or fell short. By cultivating self-awareness, you empower yourself to lead a more intentional and virtuous life. In the context of Stoicism, self-awareness helps you align your actions with Stoic principles and virtues, navigate challenges with resilience, and make choices that contribute to your personal growth and well-being. Choose your perspective is a fundamental principle of Stoic philosophy that emphasizes your ability to control how you interpret and respond to events. This principle aligns with the Stoic concept that our judgments and interpretations shape our emotional reactions and overall well-being. Here's how to apply this principle effectively. Pause and reflect. When faced with a situation, pause before reacting emotionally. Take a moment to reflect on your initial thoughts and emotions. Question your interpretation. Consider how you're interpreting the event. Are you viewing it from a rational and objective perspective, or are you allowing biases and assumptions to color your interpretation? Seek alternative perspectives. Challenge your initial perspective by seeking alternative viewpoints. This can help you gain a more balanced understanding of the situation. Separate facts from interpretations. Distinguish between the facts of the situation and your interpretations of those facts. Often, our emotions are triggered by our interpretations rather than the facts themselves. Choose a virtuous perspective. Apply Stoic virtues to your interpretation. Ask yourself how wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline can guide your perspective. Focus on what's in your control. Consider what aspects of the situation are within your control and what are not. Focus your attention and energy on what you can influence. Practice empathy. If the situation involves others, practice empathy by trying to understand their perspective and motivations. This can lead to a more balanced and compassionate interpretation. Maintain objectivity. Strive to view the situation objectively, avoiding the distortion of emotions and biases. Objectivity allows for more rational and reasoned judgments. Evaluate impact on goals. Consider how your interpretation aligns with your goals and values. Choose a perspective that contributes positively to your overall well-being and growth. Positive reappraisal. Practice positive reappraisal by finding potential benefits or opportunities in challenging situations. This perspective shift can lead to greater resilience. Focus on the bigger picture. Consider the long-term implications of the situation. Will this matter in a week, a month, or a year? This broader perspective can help you prioritize your emotional responses. Detach from immediate emotions. Instead of reacting impulsively to emotions, detach yourself and consciously choose a response that reflects your desired perspective. By consciously choosing your perspective, you harness the power to shape your emotional reactions and influence your overall outlook on life. This practice aligns with Stoic principles of wisdom and self-discipline, enabling you to respond to events with greater equanimity, resilience, and virtue. Consider the source. Consider the source is a Stoic principle that encourages you to assess the credibility and intentions of the person or source delivering information or criticism. This practice helps you respond to external opinions and judgments with wisdom and discernment. Here's how to apply this principle effectively. Pause before reacting. When you receive feedback, criticism, or an insult, pause before reacting emotionally. Give yourself a moment to process the information. Assess credibility. Consider the credibility of the source. Is the person knowledgeable or experienced in the subject matter? Are they qualified to offer a valid opinion? Question motivations, reflect on the potential motivations of the source. Are they genuinely trying to provide constructive feedback, or might there be ulterior motives involved? Separate valid feedback, if the source is credible and well-intentioned, separate valid feedback from any emotional triggers. Focus on the substance of the feedback rather than getting caught up in your emotional response. Recognize projection. Sometimes, people's criticisms reflect their own insecurities or issues. Recognize if the criticism is more about them than about you. Practicing detachment. Embrace the Stoic practice of detachment. Let go of emotional attachment to others' opinions and judgments. Your sense of self-worth isn't determined by external validation. Use constructive feedback. If the source provides constructive feedback, consider how you can use it to improve or grow. Stoics valued self-improvement and the pursuit of virtue. Ignore unconstructive input. If the source lacks credibility or offers unconstructive input, choose not to be affected by their opinions. Focus on what truly matters to your growth and well-being. Cultivate resilience. By considering the source and its credibility, you cultivate emotional resilience. Your responses become more thoughtful and less reactive. Practice empathy. Put yourself in the source's shoes to understand their perspective. This practice can foster empathy and help you respond with composure. Maintain virtuous behavior. Regardless of the source's credibility or intentions, maintain your own virtuous behavior. Respond with integrity, even when faced with negativity. Choose your battles. Not every criticism or opinion requires a response. Use your discernment to decide when it's worth engaging in a conversation or when it's better to let things go. By considering the source of feedback or criticism, you approach situations with a rational and measured response. This practice aligns with Stoic values of wisdom, self-discipline, and thoughtful decision-making, helping you navigate external judgments with poise and virtue. Respond with virtue is a core principle of Stoic philosophy that emphasizes responding to situations and challenges in alignment with Stoic virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. This principle encourages you to act in a way that reflects your character and values, regardless of external circumstances. Here's how to apply this principle effectively. Pause and reflect. When faced with a situation, pause before responding. Take a moment to reflect on how your response aligns with Stoic virtues. Consider virtues. Consider which virtues are relevant to the situation. Is wisdom needed to make a rational decision? Is courage required to face a challenge? Tailor your response accordingly. Act justly. Ensure your response is fair and just, both to yourself and to others. Consider the impact of your actions on everyone involved. Embrace courage. If the situation requires courage, act bravely and confidently. Face challenges with resilience and an unwavering commitment to your principles. Practice wisdom. Make decisions based on careful consideration and rational judgment. Avoid impulsive reactions and instead choose a path that aligns with your long-term well-being. Practice self-discipline. Control your emotions and impulses. Respond in a way that demonstrates your mastery over your desires and your commitment to virtuous behavior. Show compassion. If the situation involves others, respond with empathy and compassion. Understand their perspectives and choose a response that promotes understanding and connection. Adaptability. Stoicism encourages flexibility and adaptability. Adjust your response as needed, considering the context and the desired outcome. Elevate the discourse. If faced with insults or criticism, respond with grace and dignity. Engage in thoughtful discussions rather than descending into negativity. Lead by example. Responding with virtue sets an example for others to follow. Your virtuous behavior can inspire those around you to approach challenges with integrity. Practice patience. In challenging situations, practice patience and avoid reacting impulsively. Respond with a calm and collected demeanor. Reflect on consequences. Consider the potential consequences of your response. Will it contribute positively to the situation and your overall well-being? By responding with virtue, you uphold the ideals of Stoicism and contribute to your personal growth and the well-being of those around you. This practice ensures that your actions are rooted in wisdom, integrity, and the pursuit of an honorable and meaningful life. Embrace humility. Embrace humility is a key principle in Stoic philosophy that encourages you to maintain a modest and realistic view of yourself and your place in the world. Humility helps you avoid arrogance, recognize your limitations, and foster a genuine sense of self-awareness and growth. Here's how to apply this principle effectively. Self-reflection: regularly reflect on your thoughts, actions, and behavior. Consider whether your attitudes reflect humility or if there's room for improvement. Recognize imperfections: acknowledge that no one is perfect, including yourself. Embrace your imperfections as opportunities for growth and learning. Question arrogance: whenever you catch yourself feeling superior to others or overly confident, question the basis of this arrogance. Are you truly more knowledgeable or virtuous? Appreciate others, value the contributions and qualities of others. Recognize their strengths and accomplishments without feeling threatened or envious. Learn from others: approach interactions with a willingness to learn from others, regardless of their status or background. Everyone has something to teach. Embrace feedback: welcome constructive criticism and feedback from others. This shows that you're open to improvement and committed to personal growth. Practice gratitude: cultivate gratitude for the opportunities, knowledge, and experiences that contribute to your growth. Recognize that you're part of a larger interconnected web of humanity. Learn from setbacks: when faced with setbacks, approach them with humility. Instead of blaming external factors, consider how your actions and choices may have contributed. Shift focus from self: direct your focus outward by considering the well-being of others and the greater good. This shift reduces self-centeredness and enhances humility. Express vulnerability: allow yourself to express vulnerability and acknowledge when you don't have all the answers. This openness fosters genuine connections with others. Stoic acceptance: embrace the Stoic acceptance of things outside your control. Humility arises from understanding that you can't control everything. Balanced self-appraisal: practice a balanced appraisal of your strengths and weaknesses. Recognize your accomplishments without inflating your ego. By embracing humility, you align with Stoic values of self-awareness, modesty, and continuous self-improvement. This practice allows you to engage with the world and others from a place of authenticity and open-mindedness, fostering a sense of harmony and growth in your interactions and pursuits. Detach from opinions is a core principle in Stoic philosophy that encourages you to free yourself from being overly affected by the opinions and judgments of others. This practice helps you maintain your inner peace, self-worth, and focus on what truly matters. Here's how to apply this principle effectively. Reflect on transience: remind yourself that opinions, like everything else, are impermanent. They come and go, and attaching too much importance to them can disrupt your tranquility. Prioritize virtue: focus on living virtuously and aligning your actions with your values, rather than seeking validation from others. Question the source: when you encounter opinions, consider the credibility of the source. Not all opinions are equally valid or informed. Practice mindful awareness: when you notice yourself getting affected by someone's opinion, practice mindful awareness. Observe the emotions arising without immediate reaction. Remember the Stoic dichotomy of control: remind yourself that you can control your own judgments, actions, and responses, but you can't control the opinions of others. Focus on self-improvement: channel your energy toward personal growth and self-improvement, rather than seeking external validation. Develop inner resilience: strengthen your inner resilience by practicing detachment from both praise and criticism. Your self-worth isn't defined by others' opinions. Value integrity: prioritize acting in alignment with your values and principles. Focus on the integrity of your actions, regardless of how they're perceived. Practice non-reactivity: instead of reacting immediately to opinions, choose thoughtful responses that reflect your wisdom and self-control. Cultivate Stoic virtues: embrace Stoic virtues like courage, self-discipline, and wisdom. These virtues provide a strong foundation for detaching from external opinions. Seek constructive criticism. Welcome constructive criticism that can aid your personal growth, but remain discerning about what truly contributes to your improvement. Focus on the present moment. Keep your attention on the present moment and the actions you can take right now, rather than getting caught up in the opinions of the past or the future. By detaching from opinions, you liberate yourself from the emotional roller coaster of seeking approval and fearing disapproval. This practice aligns with Stoic teachings about cultivating inner tranquility, self-mastery, and a deep sense of contentment that isn't dependent on external validation. Turn adversity into opportunity. Turn adversity into opportunity is a principle derived from Stoic philosophy that encourages you to transform challenges and setbacks into occasions for personal growth, learning, and character development. This practice aligns with Stoic teachings about maintaining resilience and adapting to life's inevitable hardships. Here's how to apply this principle effectively. Shift perspective. When faced with adversity, consciously choose to view it as an opportunity for growth rather than as a setback. See challenges as chances to test and strengthen your virtues. Practice Stoic resilience. Embrace the Stoic concept of amor fati, which means to love and accept your fate, including the adversities it brings. Use setbacks as opportunities to demonstrate resilience. Learn from setbacks. Analyze the situation to identify lessons and insights you can glean from the adversity. Consider how you can apply these lessons to future situations. Develop problem-solving skills. Adversity often requires creative problem-solving. Use challenging situations as opportunities to hone your ability to find effective solutions. Cultivate virtues. Consider which Stoic virtues are relevant to the adversity you're facing. Use the situation as a canvas to practice virtues like courage, patience, and self-discipline. Reflect on impermanence. Remember the impermanent nature of both challenges and successes. This awareness can help you maintain perspective and emotional balance. Focus on what you can control. Concentrate your energy on aspects of the situation that you can control, such as your responses, decisions, and attitude. Seek personal development. Approach adversity as a chance for personal development. Consider how the situation can help you become a better, wiser, and more virtuous person. Practice gratitude. Even in challenging circumstances, find things to be grateful for. This mindset shift can foster a more positive outlook and a sense of abundance. Channel emotions constructively. Use the emotions triggered by adversity as fuel for growth. Convert frustration or disappointment into determination and perseverance. Set new goals. In response to adversity, set new goals or recalibrate existing ones. This allows you to channel your energy into productive pursuits. Share your experiences. As you overcome adversity and learn from it, share your experiences with others. Your journey can inspire and guide them through their own challenges. By turning adversity into an opportunity, you align with Stoic principles that emphasize personal development, inner strength, and wisdom. This practice empowers you to approach challenges with resilience, optimism, and a commitment to continuous growth, enabling you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and purpose. Practice negative visualization is a Stoic exercise that involves intentionally contemplating potential hardships and losses in order to develop gratitude, resilience, and a realistic perspective on life's uncertainties. By envisioning worst-case scenarios, you prepare yourself mentally and emotionally to navigate challenges with greater equanimity. Here's how to effectively practice negative visualization. Choose a quiet space. Find a quiet and peaceful space where you can engage in this reflective practice without distractions. Set aside time. Dedicate a specific time for negative visualization. This could be a daily practice or a periodic exercise. Relax and breathe. Begin by taking a few deep breaths to relax your mind and body. Envision loss or adversity. Close your eyes and imagine a specific situation or aspect of your life that you value deeply. Now, consider the possibility of losing it or experiencing adversity related to it. Feel the emotions. Allow yourself to feel the emotions that arise as you contemplate the potential loss. It's okay to experience discomfort. This is a natural part of the practice. Shift perspective. After spending some time with the negative visualization, shift your perspective. Reflect on how this exercise can help you appreciate what you have, prepare for challenges, and cultivate gratitude. Appreciate the present. As you return to your current reality, take a moment to appreciate the things you often take for granted. Embrace a sense of gratitude for the present moment. Keep a journal. Consider keeping a journal where you jot down your experiences and insights from each negative visualization session. This can help you track your growth over time. Extend to other areas. As you become comfortable with the practice, extend it to various aspects of your life, relationships, health, possessions, achievements, to develop a well-rounded perspective. Stoic resilience. Connect negative visualization with Stoic teachings on accepting the impermanent nature of life. Understand that challenges are a natural part of the human experience. Balance with positive visualization. After practicing negative visualization, balance it with positive visualization. Envision positive outcomes and blessings in your life as well. Use as a tool when you face challenges or setbacks in real life. Recall the emotions you felt during negative visualization. Use this mental preparation to respond more calmly and rationally. Negative visualization is a powerful Stoic exercise that fosters gratitude for the present, enhances your resilience, and prepares you to face adversity with a composed and thoughtful mindset. By engaging in this practice, you develop a greater appreciation for the fragility and preciousness of life, ultimately leading to a more balanced and mindful existence. Remember that mastering insults with Stoic principles takes practice and patience. By integrating these principles into your mindset and responses, you can develop a strong sense of resilience, maintain your virtue, and navigate insults with grace and wisdom.